Hello there, welcome to another Dokkan video. Today we're going to be doing a Gauntlet against Fusion Zamasu with the new LR Super Saiyan Gogeta and the Blue Gogeta. I've got 3 teams ready for him. We're just going to take them in one at a time, run them against Fusion Zamasu, do 1 or 2 runs, see how he does, and just see how this amazing unit performs. I have him at 79%. Take a look at his build here. I've got him at 23 additional and 15 dodge. Gave him the additional and attack equips from the 2022 Worldwide Download Celebration. So that'll just be upping his attack potential and his additionals. Didn't go crit on him since he's already doing so much crit in blue. That's not really needed, and he's effective against all types. So just focused on what he was lacking, which was the dodge and base, of course. And, you know, it's always good to have some extra dodge. So let's hop into Fusion Zamasu and with our first team, and I'll explain it once we get started. Can't do that through the main menu though, because, you know, Blizzard's playing. All right, see you there. Alright, so we're up against Fusion Zamasu with the Super Saiyans team. Of course, got the Super Saiyan trio as the leader. Then we got Bird Coup for the revive. Sort of hope Trunks because he's pretty good. I recently got him rainbowed during that painful summon for Gogeta. And then we got the Easy A Bardock that released in 2022. Then, of course, Gogeta, he's going to be on the second rotation. Let's see here. Looks we got the AoE in slot 1. I think we're just going to rock exactly with this rotation right here. This should be good. Bardock's going to be completely fine in the back there. Birdku might take a little bit of damage here. Okay, good thing that wasn't a super attack. Otherwise, we would have taken a lot more. I do have dodge on Future Trunks. He did not dodge. Bardock did, though. And that activated his guard, so that actually gave him the defense there. So, he's going to be perfectly fine now. Tanking even a super attack after attacking himself. Alright, let's see how many attacks Sort of Cope is able to get off for us. Alright, we got the 1. Now, I have seen a lot of downplay for Gogeta and a certain partner for him, and we're going to get to that later. But I think that Gogeta's performance with that unit is being severely underrated, so. Alright. Bardock cooks. It's crazy how good he, okay. I think he should take this for, like, quadruple digits. Okay, that was actually a bit more than I thought it was going to be. Oh. All right, I love the trio's intro. It's so good. We're been in a bit of a sticky situation here. Future Gohan's gonna take around 90k from the AoE. Trio's gonna take around 100k. Gogeta's gonna need to be in slot 1. Let's grab those. And then I guess this rotation is kind of forced just due to the orb placement, because we just need to get some of these orbs. Okay, and perfect. We should be able to survive this turn, and then Bird Coup will revive next turn. Just so long as the trio doesn't take too much here. Okay. And then we should be good. Everyone will be able to take a super for double digits post-super. I do not like the trio in this fight sometimes, because they just take so much from that AoE. The trio's great. In my opinion, has gone up a lot for them with the release of Gogeta, but I still just do not like them against this fight. They're great against like Omega in other fights, but if on their first appearance, if they can get hit before they have a chance to attack, they get kind of cooked. Is Gogeta just gonna finish off Fusion Zamasu on this stage? I mean, I guess that would be fine. Jeez, he's so good. He has so much power. The trio's not even gonna get a chance to get their attacks in. Jeez, okay. And we will be able to use the active skill with my trio on the next turn, since it'll be turn 3. Which will do a little bit of damage, but not too much because I haven't gotten any stacks in. Alright, there's Future Gohan getting the kill. And then, of course, we'll revive and be back with Gogeta on the next turn. Okay, so let's just do this real quickly. Pop that. Oh. Yeah, if they don't have any stacks, it really doesn't do that much. Let's see, what are we rocking defense by? 550, 541. They're not going to be able to tank Zamasu's normals before super attack. I want to get off a little bit of extra damage here, but does not look like they'll be able to. So what I am going to do is I'm going to put Berku slot 1 just to give him an extra stack to his attack for when he comes back around next turn. And I'm going to float off my trio, since the next trio is going to be around next turn. And I don't want 2 of the trio on the same turn. And we're also going to be able to get 2 chunks of standby. Let's let this play out. Okay, and now we're back to where we get the showcase unit, Gogeta. He's able to cook. I really don't want to put Bardock at the end there. That's a lot of attacks for him to take. So I'm thinking the play is this. That way he's only has to take 1 attack. And then Future Gohan will be perfectly fine at the end with his 80% damage reduction. Yeah, I think this is the play. Gogeta, of course, will be fine post-super attack because he's just that guy. Rocking 1.5 million defense post-super attack with guard. If he's the one that gets supered, he's taking nothing. Really? You did give me the additional super? LR Ultimate Gohan moment there. Yeah, he's just very dominant here. Yeah. So, in terms of like attack potential, oh, okay, I'm curious to see how much this will do because I haven't seen him tank it in base yet. This shouldn't do much at all. 225, okay, that's more than I thought it was gonna be, but that's still very good, especially considering it's just his base form. Yeah, and he missed one of his super attacks. Bardock, I think here should be fine. I forgot if his defense and whatnot reset with each rotation. Oh. Welp. Oh, gotta mute that real quickly. Well, that did not end well. Take 2. Turn the volume back on. There we go. Okay. Let's turn skips on since we've already seen everything. Well, I am not a fan of the starting rotations. Let's get this over with. Okay. AoE in slot 1, but post super. How are you built? Only 5 dodge. Can only get 6 key spheres with them. Trunks needs to get his 18 key off, so I need to do that. And then they can only get 4 key spheres, great. Yeah, while my opinion on the SJ trio is definitely improved with the release of Super Saiyan Gogeta, it's still not the greatest because they do have the type orb changing, which isn't that great. Yeah, yep, they're one of the hardest hitting units in the game, guys. Look how much damage they did here. Please tank this. Oh my gosh. Yep, I'm dead. Okay, Trunks. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Yep. And then future Gohan's going to take 90k from the AoE next turn. Gogeta's going to take a little bit pre-attacking. Yeah, this is just my problem with the Super Saiyan team. There's really no good slot 1 units. I mean, Gogeta, yes, he can rock slot 1, but he isn't like a I am taking everything you throw at me slot 1. He's a I take a little bit of damage, and that's good for a different team, but not for this one where everyone is fragile. The Fusion Zamasu event just demands that every single unit is a slot 1 unit, and the Super Saiyan team just isn't that. If I die next turn, we'll do one more run with the Super Saiyan team, and then I want to move on to something a little bit better, because this is painful. I know that's going to make Vector mad, but I feel like I'm not making misplays here. If I am, let me know. But I feel like this is... I feel like I'm making the right calls here. They're doing decent damage, but Sword of Hope Trunks really does a ton of damage just with that type advantage. Alright, let's see. What do I want to do? How did I build Bardock again? What's your dodge? Only 6. Lame. That was stupid. Yeah, I think we have to do this. Gogeta is slot 1. We do not want Bardock to be around with physical fusion Zamasu. I've learned my lesson there. I just need Gogeta to... That's why you go dodge build. That's why you go dodge build right there. Heck yeah, I love dodge. There you go. And then he's just gonna kill because he's that guy. He's got watch guaranteed additional super right here. There it is. Gogeta's just him. And yeah, him taking damage slot 1 there is actually a good thing. Just not for this team, like I said before. Let's see here. Bardock's coming around next turn. So I'm going to do... They were here last turn, so let's do this real quickly. 10 million. Yeah, that's a lot better because they actually managed to get an attack off. And now we're at 800k defense. So we should get... I don't think they're going to be able to survive if those are normals. If those are normals, we may lit. Okay. That's right, because they do have that 30% damage reduction, so they're able to cook just fine there. And then, depending on how many a super attack Trunks does, we may be fine. I think Trunks is fine against normal. If Zamasu futures us, or supers us, not futures us. If we get super by Zamasu, we're definitely dead. But Berku's on rotation. The Super Saiyan team, while I do have my vast criticism of it, is a strong team. Definitely has high damage output, but nothing too insane. Like, we only did 3 health bars there with the SJ trio. But then again, they only came into the turn with 1 super attack stack, so. Okay, Trunks. Putting in that work. Good. One more? Alright, we're getting supered. Dodge. Damn it. Alright, well. We can't skip Berku's, so I'll just skip this real quickly. If you want to watch Berku's revive, just go back and watch the previous one, I guess. Alright. Let's see what we're cooking with. We died to the super attack, so that first attack is not going to be a super. Zamasu has a pretty high super attack cooldown. Let's see what we're cooking here with their defense post super attack. 500k defense. I'm not the happiest about that. Huh. Since Zamasu supered at the end, one of these is definitely going to be taking a super. And wherever I put the trio, they're not going to be able to tank that. However, they are guaranteed critting, and Gogeta and Future Gohan are on this turn. I think it is highly unlikely that Fusion Zamasu lives to attack the trio here. How much ki can we get? 5? 4? Okay. Let's just go with 4. It's multiples of 3 that they benefit from, so we're not missing out on anything there. Okay, there we go. Yeah, Future Gohan was fine taking that. He's already gotten, I think, an attack. No, wait. I think Gogeta killed. Yeah, I don't think he's gotten any attacks off, so that was actually pretty decent tanking from him. And then, of course, we're not really relying on him for offense, but Gogeta's the real kicker here. There he is. 10 million attacks. He's so good. And this isn't even his best team. Go, Gogeta. Put in that work. I am getting terrible luck with that additional there. Alright. And then, of course, this one's guaranteed because he's just him. Why couldn't the first super be guaranteed? Really? Okay, well, I guess we need to rely on the Super Saiyan trio to either A, do enough damage to kill Fusion Zamasu here, or B, not get super attacked. Okay. 10 million guaranteed crit. We're gonna need at least one more super, I think. Yeah. Of course. Normal. And another normal. Great. Are they gonna get supered? Please don't get supered. Okay, good. Alright. Ooh, Sword of Hope standby. I really like this animation, so I am going to let it play out. One of the best OST. I think this is the best OST from the Worldwide Down Celebration. Ah, it's so good. If only he didn't suck. Well, he doesn't suck. If only he was better. Alright, let's grab these. And then, of course, he's just gonna kill because he does so much damage in his standby. Alright, so we did get a successful run with the Super Saiyan trio. I did say we were gonna do one more. Yeah, we're only 18 minutes in. I think, yeah. Let's do another one. Let's do another run with the Super Saiyan trio. Why not? They did good here. So, let's give it one more run. Alright, we got Gogeta turn 1. That's what I like to see. Oh, and this is perfect. We can put this SSJ trio in slot 1, since they're already going to be attacked by the AoE, and there's only one attack in slot 1, so we know it's not a super attack. So we can maximize their damage and just do that. And so the AoE is going to really be the only damage we take from the turn, because no one else is going to take damage. Post-super attack. Trunks is just fine post-super, and Gogeta, well, he's Gogeta. And we're going to float him off here so that we can finally get to see his blue form on the SJ team. Taking a bit more here than I liked, but... And then, of course, Gogeta dodges it, because of course he does. That's what dodge builds do. That is what dodge builds do. Okay, of course, addition normal. I have the worst luck with these guys. Okay, thank you for doing that super. If we do one more super with him, we should be able to do heavy damage on turn 3, which should be against CMZ, but we'll see how much damage we do. Alright, good. Yeah, and they'll be just fine defensively now against Corrupted Fusion Zamasu, as long as he doesn't super attack us. Alright. Of course, Trunks coming in. When I first saw Trunks' animations and that they were used it for his standby, I was kind of iffy on it, but you know what? His animations are good enough, so I think them reusing the animations is fine. I was honestly kind of scared that they were gonna reuse Broly's animations when we actually saw the preview with him having the Super Saiyan color palette while in the Shattered Dimension, but I guess that where he wasn't warranted because his animations are great. And then of course Gogeta. I do have a slight issue with Gogeta's animation that they feel kind of like everything's just happening too fast on 2x speed for his animations. Like I saw someone say like it doesn't feel like he has time to breathe, and I think I agree with that. Also, we just one turned in Fusion Zamasu. Ooh, Bardock's on next turn. That is not good. Oh, we are screwed. We are so screwed. Because he took 500k from that normal. Oof. I have to do this. I think we're just dead here. I don't think there's anything we can do. Yeah, I think that's just it. We did too much damage. We moved too fast for the event. Yep, we're dead. If you just go, yeah. Okay. Well, that's yesterday trio. Oh wow, he took that a lot better than I thought he would, but Bardock's still dead. Unless Bardock dodges. If Bardock dodges, we're good, but that's only 6. But, you know, there's a chance. There is still a chance. There's always a chance. We can do this. Come on. Come on, Bardock. I believe in you. Dodge for me. Dodge for me, Bardock. You can do it. Okay, double super. That's not going to help in the long run. I need you to dodge. Doubling super won't be enough. Okay. Let's move on to another team. All right. This time we're rocking Gogeta's own team. Let's see how the orbs play out for us. We got an orb changer and a rainbow orb changer. Awesome. So STR Gogeta is going to be around on turn 5, and I want to have my Gogeta with him. So I am going to float the friend Gogeta. He's not going to have any links. That's going to be fine. It'll make him do less damage, so that'll be fine. I could have done something different there. Oh well. We're going to rock with this instead. Or why am I saying that? I don't know. I could have still done that. I'm so stupid. Whatever. Float friend Gogeta, and that way we'll be able to float the STR Gogeta next turn. I'm running Orange Piccolo on this turn. He's going to be linked up with the STR Piccolo. Of course, Q dodges it because he is the best TUR. I think Limit Breaker 4 Vegeta was the best TUR for a little bit there. But with the release of the new Red Zone stages, with a little bit of power creep, I don't think the rest of the Heroes team is able to keep up. And so Vegito has slightly fallen off, but Godku is still just him, able to guard, able to dodge. I think he has the best design of any 2023 character. He's just too good. And then my Gogeta tanks it. I was hoping he was going to dodge it. That was a satisfying amount of damage, actually. 85,000, like, on the dot. Like, if you're going to take damage, and it's a nice round number like that, you can't complain. Because that's just satisfying. That's a satisfying amount of damage to tank. Ooh, looks like it's getting a little laggy. There we go. Looks better now. Alright. And then, of course, we still fail that 70% proc, and that we fail the 50% proc, because, of course, we do. Happened so many times today. Great. See, he performs great. He does 4 super attacks in a row whenever I'm just doing it myself. But the second I turn on OBS, he fails to get all of his RNG, because, of course. And then we should be able to find next turn. STR Gogeta will take a bit from the AoE, but he is able to survive a single AoE from Fusion Zamasu. So is Tech Vegito, actually. If I recall correctly, STR Gogeta takes around 400k, while Tech Vegito takes around 600k. Oh. All right, we got Orange Piccolo on rotation. I see a lot of people putting Orange Piccolo at 1, and I can't agree with that. Because while Orange Piccolo is great, his protection really isn't felt outside of a single event, and that's really just Beerus. Right now, the rest of the game is just able to handle the big boss super attacks and the AoEs, that his nullification of those elements is less valuable now than it used to be. Orange Piccolo, the weaker the team is, the better he is on it. And that's really all I can say about that. Let's grab all this key with Piccolo, and of course we're floating off Gogeta. He's going to be perfectly fine to tank normals post super attack, and then if he gets super there, well, he has 70% chance to dodge. But I think either STR Piccolo or Orange Piccolo will be the one to tank the super attack, and of course they can tank it just fine because STR Piccolo, he's still very good. Guard plus 30% damage reduction, very strong combination. Yeah, double digits, and of course Orange Piccolo is double digits too. Gogeta, 400k, yep. And we'll have nothing to worry about next round because, or next rotation. I believe it was good. Yeah, it was Gogeta and Godku, and then looks like we're gonna have Birdku as well. So Birdku is actually gonna be able to survive, revive for us if we do end up taking a bit too much damage. So we'll be perfectly safe next turn. Orange Piccolo, of course, taking nothing because he is a very good tank, at least for the first 3 turns. It's after that is when it's a problem, which is in some events. I've actually had him get blasted a few times against Omega Shenron's AoEs, with the final phase being int, of course. Then he gets the dodges in. Of course. Dodges everything. Oh, we got a little bit of lag. Stupid casting. Alright, looks like we're dead this rotation. Good thing we have Birdku. I do have a bit of dodge on Birdku, so he can dodge this AoE and live for us. If he does live for us, we'll just be back with Piccolo next rotation against Zamasu. Okay, come on, got 2 dodge. Okay, Gogeta takes a bit there, and Birdku does not dodge. Okay, well, see you all on the next turn. Okay, now this actually works perfectly because we're gonna be able to see Gogeta Blue, both Gogeta Blues, against a full health Fusion Zamasu. Also, we have this right here. Let's go ahead and see that. He's so good. I love the OST that plays with that. The beginning of it kind of sounds like the part of the Gogeta vs. Broly OST. It's so good. Let's see. How do I want to play this out? Who do we off-rotate? We off-rotated Birdku. I think I'm just going to keep... Yeah, I'm going to just keep the rotation exactly like this. Gogeta, if he takes a little bit of damage, that's fine. We're going to be transforming with the other Gogeta on the next turn. I was debating about whether I wanted to keep STR Piccolo on rotation or keep Orange Piccolo on rotation, but he should be fine. I think he tanks is fine, if he doesn't dodge, but he does, of course. Oh, I love this animation. It's so good. I wish the start of the animation was a bit different because that starting pose, it kind of looks a bit goofy. So trying to take like screenshots with this attack set in that pose, it's meh, to be honest. But the rest of the animation looks great. Can we get his KO screen here? I love his KO screen from the super attack. I'm kind of sad about the KO screen they gave to his 18 key. And there's the 4th super attack. Oh, he's so good. Alright. Get that KO screen for us. There it is. Oh, it's so good. Alright. On to CMZ. Da, 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 da. Alright, we got both Gogeta Blues. I'm going to put the STR Gogeta Blue in slot 1 since he has that 100% dodge. Get all those STRs with him. Then, wow, I wish I had some of these to save for Godku. Let's do this. Those did not fall how I wanted. Well, best of luck, Godku. Hope you dodge those. If he does take a bit of damage here, we heal up next turn anyway. And Gogeta is going to be protecting the entire rotation because he's just him. And I've seen people posting screenshots of physical Gogeta Blue in slot 1 tanking a normal from Fusion Zamasu for 700k. And those people just do not know how to run Gogeta because he is not a slot 1 unit. There he goes. Yeah, again, the starting pose is just kind of goofy with his head sticking out like that. But yeah, he just cooks. His own team is great. Running 2 of him, very powerful. You speed through the event. Not as fast with the Super Saiyan team, but you still do speed through the event. And it's more consistent that way. A slower team is fine if you raise the consistency. So long as it's not like super slow. Like if the GT bosses team was actually defensively viable, it still wouldn't be, I still wouldn't like that team just because of how low the attack of the rest of the team is. It takes forever to go through events. I was doing a run of okay, Godku. Okay, we're back after Godku fought it out for us. Screw you, Godku, ruining my run, and then right after I called him the best TOR in the game too. Why must you do this to me, Godku? Yeah, Godku hates me. Okay. I'm gonna float off Gogeta here. Piccolo will be fine in slot 1 because we have Orange Piccolo in slot 7, so he's gonna be coming around. I want to put him with STR Piccolo, and then Gogeta will be back turn 4. He'll be able to transform at the same time as STR Gogeta, and we'll be able to cook some good stuff. Burku took a little bit there. It's surprisingly how well Burku has aged. It's been 1.5 years, and he's still able to compete in the hardest content. Then again, this is technically a 2023 event that released only a year after he released, but events haven't really gotten much harder. This is honestly kind of still one of the 2 hardest fights. I think it's by far the hardest. We're going to be going into Omega next. Did I say we were going into Omega at the very start? I meant Fusion Zamasu, evidently. I can't remember if I said Omega or not. I feel like I said we were going into Omega first. Burku with the dodge, of course. He's my goat. That's what full dodge builds do. Thank you, full dodge. Thank you. And people called me a fool for putting dodge on Burku because like, oh, you're not going to get your key. Oh, you're not going to build up your attack. What good is that if you die? Oh my goodness. People still doubt the dodge build. Never doubt the dodge build. I don't go dodge build on every character, just like characters that really only benefit from getting dodge. Like if they get extra attack or I mean additional or crit, it's not going to benefit them too much. Okay, we're going to float off the second Gogeta here. Godku get all those physical key spheres. Gogeta is going to take 400k. Other Gogeta is going to take 90k. We'll have like 10k HP going into the next turn. Great. I meant to grab those with physical Gogeta. Okay, so nothing happened in that brief cut there of the audio. For some reason, the music just cut there, and I guess the key spheres went back to how they were. I guess Gogeta didn't like this key sphere, so I mean, it's just a miracle, I guess. And then, of course, Goku went much. Good to go, right? Good to go, right? Yes, you are. Okay. Oof. You ruined my plans. Alright, we're doing one more run with this team, and then we're moving on to what I consider possibly the best team in the game right now. Once again, we're going to throw up around Gogeta. Pick up this hot one. He will not fraud out for us this time. You have to believe it. You have to believe it. Look at that Gogeta. Look at it. He is going to dodge. He is going to dodge a super attack that is probably into the slot. He is not going to fail us. And then, alright, good. We got Rainbow Key through Gogeta. Let's just max house two. Alright. We got Orange Piccolo coming around turn 3. Thank you, Dr. You're ready to go. Actually, take one more attack from me. If he would have taken one more attack there, Bird would have been my life. I have to be screwed over. Although we might be below HP threshold actually. Yeah, we might be okay. Don't dodge this. He knows exactly what I want. What have I done? No, that's you. I just realized the music was very loud. Why did the music get louder? I feel like the music got louder for some reason. Okay, I don't know what's going on. I was looking at like the audio mixing thing, and the music just like felt very loud for some reason there for a bit. But now it's back to what it was before. I can't explain it. It's just being weird. Sorry if the audio was bad there for a minute. Yeah, it's back to normal. I don't know. Whatever. Gogeta's being the GOAT, of course. Oh, I actually hadn't seen like how much HP we were at after he ate the super, just because I was like focusing on the audio problem. Alright, cool. We are at perfect HP. What do I want to do here? Do I want to keep Bird Q on? Do I want to keep this Gogeta on? I'm going to keep this Gogeta on. We are going to do this. Okay. I didn't want to collect those physical key spheres anyway. Why would I have wanted to collect those physical key spheres? There was no reason I would have wanted to collect those physical key spheres and maybe heal us up a bit. Thank you. Okay. That's fine. Zamasu hates us. Okay. Well, at least we got Birdcage Revival. Okay. Thanks, Zamasu. Okay. Back to the fight that hates us for some reason. I really wish I could save those physical key spheres for Godeku. Can we get that one physical key sphere up top to drop down for us? Perfect. Alright, Godeku got his 6 orbs. It'd be ideal if we could kill this turn. If not, though, we should also be fine. Yeah, no matter what happens here, we're golden. If we kill or we don't kill, we're golden either way. Because next turn we have all 3 Gogetas. And they're taking no damage, because one of them is going to transform in blue, one of them still has the guard up, and the other one's going to have guaranteed dodge. So no matter what, we're fine. And then turn 5, we're going to have Orange Piccolo, STR Piccolo, and Bird Q. That rotation could be a little rough with Bird Q, but I think no matter what happens on that turn 2, we should be fine. As long as, again, we don't kill before then. Orange Piccolo, he's not able to use his giant transformation turn 6, so it's kind of useless against this fight, especially when you're not running the superheroes team. And the superhero team, yeah, it does need Orange Piccolo. The superhero team is struggling a little bit, because what's your superhero team? Maybe I'll try running that too. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna bring in the superhero team. I wasn't planning to run superheroes, but let's give superheroes a try after this run, and then we'll move to the team that greatly benefited from Gogeta being added, even though it was already one of the best teams in the game. All right. All right. Let's see what we're rocking with here. Let's transform with Gogeta real quickly. We've already seen this a few times, so I'll just do that. Yeah, let's see if we can't get some dodges into here. Build up his critical chance rate. And then we'll float off the other Gogeta. Now, Gogeta Blue, physical Gogeta Blue, every single time he dodges, he gains 20% chance to crit. And that's not just for the turn. That carries over. So right there, he now has 40% chance to crit for the rest of the battle. If he dodges 3 more attacks next time he's around, he's going to have permanent crit for the rest of the battle. I really wish that KO screen was better, but oh well. His 12 key KO screen is a lot better than that one, I think. Let's do this. I'm not going to play that because it kind of sucks. And that way we can safely put Berku in slot 1. And then the rest of the rotation, we're going to be perfectly fine. Because STR Piccolo, again, he has guard, damage reduction in this rotation, and already decently good defense. So I don't have to worry about him taking anything. He could probably tank Fusion Zamasu's super attack very well. And then, of course, Orange Piccolo still has his intro up because he was in slot 7. So he's going to be able to tank here as well. If Orange Piccolo's intro was down, I'd be a lot more worried. But since he was in slot 7, I think we are golden here. And, of course, Orange Piccolo, he still does a decent amount of damage. 15 million attack stat. That's not terrible. Especially since it wasn't built up. 18 million with the fully built up. Yeah, he's still good. He is still very good. He's still like... Do I want to say he's top 5? I think I do want to say he's top 5. He's competing with Future Gohan for top 5. I'm going to make a full list later going over who I think the top contenders are. Alright. We're getting Gogeta's active in here for the first time, so let's let this play out. I'm going to turn the volume up real quickly. There we go. Alright, we got Gogeta showing Fusion Zamasu who the exception is. Of course, it's him. Alright, let's put STR Gogeta slot 1. Okay, that's a nice amount of keys first with him. Now let's do this. And then when it comes time for Gogeta to attack, he's going to be at 100% crit actually. Because he's going to dodge 1, 2, and then one more attack, dodge, and he's going to be at 100% chance to crit. STR Gogeta was 1 key away from being at 100% chance to crit. Of course, his attack is still low because he hasn't had a chance to build up at all yet. This is going to be a crit. The rest are going to be crit. Alright. Very nice. He got the additional super attack. I had some runs where like I never get an additional super attack from him. Wow, I'm surprised he didn't get the hidden potential system additional there. Alright, but now it's time for Gogeta to cook. 17 million attack stat. Pretty good. And this is a guaranteed crit too. So that's 34 million damage, with almost 70% damage reduction. 10 million. Yep. And then he's got most likely 3 more attacks here, because I do have very high additional build on him. Let's see if he might be able to kill here, because he does do a lot of damage. His active turn is actually the 2nd hardest hitting turn in the game, second only to the Z Duo Super Spirit Bomb. And he did not get the hidden potential system additional. I am very surprised by that, actually. So we may have Godku finish him off here. Yep, I think Godku finished it. Alright. Yeah, this team cooks, even though Godku sometimes does not. Frauds out for us. Thank you, Godku, for making this team look bad. Alright, we're going to move on to the superheroes team and give that a try. Alright, we are hopping in. Oh. Alright, we are hopping in with the superhero team. This is actually very good rotations. Gogeta is going to take 400k from that AoE there, and then we have 17 on the next rotation. That AoE is going to allow 17 to have his 77% damage reduction up, so this is actually perfect for us. Piccolo, he just needs 1 key here. Let's grab him that. And then let's grab all of those with Gogeta. He's going to do a nice amount of damage there. In the base form, they don't do too much damage, but they can do a little bit. Yep, Gogeta takes 409. Piccolo, of course, is very good. Slot 1 with his interrupt. I am going to be a little bit worried about Piccolo turn 5. That could be a bit rough against Physical Fusion Zamasu. I may want to off-rotate STR Piccolo on turn 3. That way, when it comes time for turn 5, he's going to be able to use the active skill. That way, I have a full superhero rotation that wouldn't have a movie heroes unit of STR Piccolo corrupting it. So, yeah, I think that's the play. Then I'll be able to use Piccolo's giant form, make sure Physical Fusion Zamasu can't do anything, and then I think I'll be good. Yeah, that's definitely the play. And then, of course, Gogeta's going to take no damage here. Right? You're not going to take any damage here, Gogeta. Of course not. Okay. Of course he doesn't, because he never takes damage there. All right. 17's providing a bit of defensive support. We're not going to need that next turn, so we can go ahead and float him. He'll be back on the Fusion Zamasu phase. And then, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to transform with Gogeta Blue until turn 6. So I do not think we are going to see it in this fight, but we will see. And then, yep, takes 60k because it's defensive support, and 17 takes nothing. Yep. That 77% damage reduction is very powerful. 17's a great unit when you're on low HP, but if you have him turn 1, he can get so cooked. We actually got very lucky that he was on turn 2, and that Gogeta took a bit of damage there. This should do nothing. Yeah. Post super, with all that build up, he was gold. And then actually, he's going to be able to use the giant form turn 4, but I don't think we need to, because nothing's going to be able to threaten us turn 4. Gogeta is still going to have his... I have been mistakenly saying that he still has his intro up a few times, but he'll still have his guard up. I'm just used to stuff expiring being the intro. But yeah, he'll still have his guard up turn 4. The other Gogeta will have 100% dodge, and Piccolo will still be defensively viable, so we will not need to use any form of protection on that form. Yeah, we don't need protection. Great. Alright. Ultimate Gohan. Let's see if you can put in some work for us. That's going to be a full key, because we're going to get the extra amount from Piccolo. Let's see how he tanks his AoE. Come on, Gohan. He dodges it. Because my goat has dodged. I know how to build units. I'm sorry. I know how to build units. So that they're good. He's just good. Dodge is good. Dodge is very powerful. Very, very powerful. Okay, and he should tank this. Again, double digits, because still got his guard up and everything. Yep. Alright. Come on, Gohan. Give us some supers here. It's so stupid that he has to build up the supers, but come on. Give us some additional supers. Alright. Alright, we got the additional super. Can we get another? Can we get another? He does have a nice amount of additional. It's not like he's full dodge. Come on. And of course it's normal. Great. The truth is probably cackling right now. I can hear him in the distance. Cackling. In the back of my mind. That Gohan got an additional normal. And then Piccolo does 0 damage because he's not really a damage dealer. I still love that OST. One of the best OSTs in the game still. Yeah, we don't need protection here. Let's do this. Gogeta is not going to need to get an extra defensive stack in, so we can just grab those. We don't need to worry about him attacking. We are going to want STR Gogeta to get a little bit of build up here to tank against physical Zamasu if he needs to. So yeah, let's get that 50% defense stack in there. If this doesn't kill, that would be amazing. That way he can get another stack in with an additional. Don't kill. Perfect. And it's a super attack. Not that that mattered because it doesn't carry over. But yeah. My goat. Alright. I was going to say, do I need to use the giant transformation here? But I do, because I don't think anyone here, except for 17, lives a super attack. So let's go ahead and do that real quickly. Okay, and now I'm just gonna pause the recording and let this play out because no one wants to sit through however many turns of the most boring active skill in the game. Alright, let's get this over with. Oh my gosh, finally. I hate how long that is. That took 5 minutes. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, we might as well use this since it's available and one of the best animations in the game, so let's go ahead and let's play this. Wow, it did so much damage. Thank you, Beast Gohan. Okay, let's see what we're rocking with here. Piccolo slot 1, he has 20% damage reduction. He'll be able to tank this just fine. I'm gonna have to cripple Orange Piccolo's ki here so I can give Gohan all these since he needs to get those ki spheres in. Okay. I know there's people that defend Ultimate Gohan, but he's just... he should have been so much better. It's really disappointing. The fact Piccolo gets all of his build-up from being hit versus Gohan, who gets it from performing hits, it just makes them two extremely different cards. If Gohan got his stats from being hit, he would be a completely different unit. But it's the fact that not only does it have to be an attack, not only is it the fact that he builds up from attacking, but that it has to be a super attack. We got the triple super attack there, though, so good showing from Gohan. Yeah, that was a decent showing from Gohan that turn. He did good. But yeah, he should have been so much more. Like, Piccolo was fully built up like the first turn. It took until now to get him fully built up, so we would have seen his fully built up performance next turn, which is intro's down, so you can't see his full potential. It's so stupid. Ooh, we got some good stuff here. Let's let this play out. I am so glad that they added an OST to the 5th Annie's active skills. So much better. Okay, we won. That was easy. Just took forever thanks to Orange Piccolo, but we did make it through rather easily. Gogeta's 100% gonna kill here. Although I'm not sure if the 18 key is actually gonna kill, so we might get the 12 key KO screen. I don't think we've gotten that yet. It'd be cool if we get that. Alright, yep. Alright, I love this KO screen. But yeah, his animations, like I was saying before, they just feel like he doesn't have time to breathe. Feels very fast. There it is. We did get it before. That's right, we did get it before. Alright, let's do one more run with the superhero team, and then we'll move on to the final team of the day. Alright. Oh. Forgot to turn it off. Oh well, I'm not gonna stop talking for this. We've already seen this so many times. And I think I just realized, I think I skipped Ultimate Gohan's intro. So I'll let that play out next turn. Alright, Gogeta's slot turn 1, so let's put him off here. Are we going to get below 77% HP this turn? I'm not sure if we are. 17 is around next turn. I think we're gonna need to get below 77% HP in order for him to be able to tank. Okay, that's perfect actually. The first attack, so Piccolo hasn't had any chance to build up yet. This should do a decent amount. That's perfect actually. And then Gogeta's gonna take a little bit, and so is STR Piccolo. Yeah. Okay, perfect. We're golden. Thank you, Zamasu, for supering right away. Usually you like to bully me with that, but this time it was a blessing. Thank you very much. I think that might have won us the fight actually. Because now that we're that low, 17 is going to be able to tank just fine. Actually, STR Gogeta, he's going to take 400k from the AoE. And Gohan's going to take a bit from the AoE too. Well, if only Gohan was better. Only Gohan was better. But he's gonna take damage from the AoE. Even with his guard. Ugh. Great. Yeah, I'm not liking the prospects of this run. Do I not have Gohan's intro condition? 1 second. Wow, no, I don't have his intro condition. He's Bond a Parent Child, wow. Yeah, he doesn't have his intro up here. Yeah, we're just dead. Great. Well, I guess I shouldn't have brought Ultimate Gohan. My bad. Well, let's... Yeah, we're just dead here. STR Gogeta's dead and so is Gohan. Okay. Well, yeah, let's just die. Okay, great. I'm gonna move to the team that I've been wanting to play. 17 tanks is fine, yeah. Ugh, Gohan, 140k. And then, of course, Gogeta dies. Great. Okay. Let's move to the good team. Let's move to the good team. Alright, here we are with the AGL Blues team. And damn, we have the friend in turn 1. I was really hoping it was going to be my AGL Blues in turn 1, but oh well. That's a lot of STR Key Spheres. Calva's guarding right now. Let's put him in Salt 1. He's at 400k defense, yeah. He should be able to tank just fine. Let's do that. And then Bulma does not get 5 Key Spheres here. That's fine, actually. She doesn't need to. This team... Oh, Calva. Double digits. Very cool. Very nice. This team does fine enough without Bulma having her support up. Although, that's going to take a bit. GT Duos on next turn will be able to revive if we're below 50% health. Which, I'm not sure if we are. I don't think we are. But yeah, we're definitely fine. No one else is going to be able to die to normals this turn, so we've already survived the turn. No one was going to die to a super tech anyway. There was no lose condition for us here. Blues with the 7 million attack stat. There's that stupid screenshot of them at 2 billion attacks. I don't know how they got that. Like, were they level 1? They don't even have good links up right now. They only have like Super Saiyan, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. They're not even linked with a Realm of Gods unit. Though they are facing a Realm of Gods enemy, so there is that. Alright, good. We got 2 stacks in. Or did we get 3? Was that 3? I don't know. I wasn't paying complete attention. And then, of course, they double-digit tank. Because, of course, they do. Bulma's still hurt. Shame we couldn't get more key spheres with her, but whatever. Yeah, so she's gonna take a little bit. G2 Duo, they're gonna be able to revive this turn. Okay, let's do this. Oh.
みんなの元気をくれ。このままじゃオラ死ねねえんだ。頼むぜカカロット。俺に力をくれ。お前ら。
So this fight is actually this team's worst fight, but we're still already in a good position. Now, the normal version of this team actually doesn't have STR Kabe on it. I only put STR Kabe on this team for the Fusion Zamasu fight, since I have already so many other STR units on the team. STR Kabe has guard, and he's got that great heal. Unfortunately, they didn't dodge, so let's go ahead and let this play out.
Ma da shine ne e na. Ore wo yatsukeru made wa na. Uchu no minna! Ora ni genki o wakete kure! Hankyu! Uchu no minna! Iku ze!
Alright, that's still such a good animation. Okay, AoE's in slot 3, perfect, that's good. That's right, because we got hit with the AoE at the very last. Let's see, Kabe. Yeah, he should be able to rock slot 1 just fine right now. Yeah, 500k defense, he still has his guard up. He'll be just fine, even if he eats a super attack, which I hope he does actually. I hope Kabe does eat a super attack here. Perfect. Thank you, Zamasu. And he actually does eat it. He doesn't dodge it. Beautiful. We're below 70% HP. So free. So free. I don't get what anyone's complaining about with Vegeto's fusion condition. It's so free. It is so free. Gonna grab a drink real quick. Throat has been killing me. Not as bad as Truth though. Man, poor guy. And then of course they're just doing their thing, getting some extra attack stacks in. Should allow their active skill to hit even harder if we are below 50% HP when it comes time for them to do their thing. And then of course Gogeta here is going to take no damage. He's got the 50% support from Kabe, and he already, I think, takes double digits from normal's post super attack. So, yeah, he's got nothing to worry about here, and Zamasu is already supered, so we've already lived the turn. Alright. Looks like we are going to be entering Fusion Zamasu with him at full health on next turn. So we're going to see Vegito and Gogeta taking on the full health Fusion Zamasu. Okay, let's see here. We definitely want to get Bulma's support, and we do not want to get back above 70% HP. So let's do this. Does that push us above? That does. Damn it. Hold on. Be right back. Okay, that was a skill issue on my part. Let's do that again. Let's do this. That way she doesn't even have to get STR key spheres. Boom. Perfect. See, that was just a skill issue on my part. I am bad at the game, as you can see. Thank you, Blues, for not dodging either of those, but they're still taking double digits, so it's just fine. It's always tough performing under pressure. And then, of course, they get their guaranteed additional super. Can we get the hidden potential additional super? Save us a bit of damage. Nope. Okay, so GT Duo is going to take 300k here from this AoE. which that's going to be fine. We're going to get so much healing next turn. Yeah, we're good. Not even a concern. Not even a concern. Watch, they're going to dodge this. They are going to dodge this. Watch. Yep, they always dodge it. They always do. Because they're the GOATs. They're the best. Well, not the best. Second best. Gogeta's the best. Well, I'm still formulating my thoughts. Okay, and then GT Geo gets a second. That's good. Even though they've already revived, so it's kind of useless. Who did I float off? Gogeta. That's right. Okay. I'm sure y'all heard the disqualification. Don't worry about it. Alright, let's let these play out. I do have animation skip off, yes. Okay. Let's go ahead and let these play out then. This is how you properly use Vegeta Blue and Gogeta Blue.
Alright, Vegeta! 俺はベジータとカカロットの合体ベジットだそしてこれがベジットブルーどうした俺のスピードにはついてこられないか
Alright, we've got the goats out and at full power. Which is going to be rocking slot 1. He has 100% dodge, so he's going to be perfectly fine. Perfect, those felt great. And Kabas has quite a bit of built-up defense, so he's going to be perfectly fine rocking slot 3. That's a lot of healing. Kabas so good. And of course, Vegeta's going to do a nice amount here. Only 11 million. Because we just have Bulma support up. And there we go. I don't think he was able to get a ton of attack sacks off, so... No, he got a decent amount. Mine usually hits around 12 million with the 18 key. That's why I wanted mine, because mine has... I know my Vegeta. But yeah. He's got guaranteed dodge, and since we use the active skill in slot 2, he's got all those extra additional... Although... I do kind of wish that he didn't have so many additionals and just had like a little bit higher attack stat, because sitting through all these 12 keys is a little boring. The 18 key is great, but like, I wish there was a higher number next to that 18 key and just reduce the amount of additionals, and I would have been a bit happier with this Vegeta Blue, because yeah, it is kind of just mid sitting through here through so many 12 keys, but he does do so much damage. Because Fusion Zamasu was at full health when it started. Yeah, he got rid of 4 health bars. He's good. And then he's gonna dodge this. No damage. He's great. So good. So free. And then Gogeta with 17 million attack. See, that's what I wish Vegeta had. I wish Vegeta was built like Gogeta. Like, remove some of the additionals from Vegeta and give him that 100% attack on super attack so that he has an extra high attack stat, and I would have been a bit happier with him. Like, keep the amount of damage the same, just make the attack stat higher, and I promise you, people's opinions on Vegeta would be much higher. They see that big number and they go, Unga Boonga, that's a good unit right there. I mean, look at what happened with Super Full Power Saiyan 4 Goku. They saw the 20 million attack stat and they were in love. But they didn't realize that that's all he's doing, just a 20 million crit. No additionals, nothing else. That's really all he is, so yeah. I have forever been disappointed by Super Full Power Saiyan for Goku's attack output. Kaba putting in a decent amount of work here too. What are we going to be able to see next turn? Gogeta hasn't transformed yet, so we're not going to be able to see his active, unfortunately. That would have been a great way to end out this Fusion Zamasu. But yeah, they did a ton of damage to Fusion Zamasu there. Very good, very good. They're not going to be able to fuse, because, you know, we're above the HP threshold because we took no damage last turn. But that's perfectly fine because Zamasu is almost dead anyway, so it doesn't even matter. Even if we did fuse here, there would be no point. Gogeta is just gonna get the kill for us. Meteor Explosion. I love that super attack so much. Meteor Explosion is one of the coolest moves in the entire series. Alright, let's do one more run and then we're gonna end it out. Alright, and we are back, of course, with the friend again in turn 1. I really want to run my blues with Gogeta. Okay. How do I want to play this out? How much do you get from that? You're not going to be at terminal key with that. Okay. What do you get here? You're not going to be at that. Okay. Let's put the blues in slot 1. Let's have them grab all those. And then I really want to save those S tier key spheres for Kaba, but I'm not going to be able to. Yeah, I don't really have any other choice. We should be fine this turn. GT's duo is going to be here next rotation. They're going to be able to revive for us. But, yeah, I'm not a fan of Kaba's tanking there. He still tanked that very well. So, maybe we won't need to have the GT duo revive next turn. If we take a little bit more damage here, that'd be fine, actually. Like, if we eat a super attack, we'll be golden. If we can eat the super attack, we'll be in a very good position. Alright, cool. See, I can always rely on the blues to do exactly what I need them to do, whenever I need them to do it. If I want them to dodge, they will dodge. If I want them to take an attack, they will take an attack. See, I totally wanted them to take those attacks. By the way, 42, answer to life, the universe, and everything. There you go. And then Gogeta, he's going to take absolutely no damage after super attack. Again, terrible luck with the additional super attack there. It's always 4 supers whenever I'm doing it myself, but it's 2 or 3. But on here, great. Yeah. Alright. Now, Kaba here should be able to tank just fine. Can we get an additional super? No. Okay, 99k. That's not terrible. And then we will pop this. And then we're going to float them off, actually. That way, they're not back around on turn 4 with Fusion Zamasu still being alive and they have to eat another AoE, which I do not want them to do. Instead, we're going to let Kaba eat the AoE. If the D2 duo dodge this, that'll be fine, actually. Okay. We'll let this play out again. Or not. I forgot I had the skip on. My bad. Whoopsie daisy. And there's no AoE here. So we're going to do this. Because Gogeta will take a little bit of damage from that first attack. If that's a super attack, that would be swell. That would actually be perfect. If that first attack is a super attack. If not, we'll still be able to manage. Okay. Yeah. Not as much as I wanted him to take, but, you know. It is what it is. So we're going to be against Physical Fuse Zamasu next turn. He should be able to do enough damage just to get us below 70% HP, which will allow us to fuse. And then we will be perfectly good. There we go. Just build up that damage, Gogeta. And then, can we get some additional supers off with the blues? Gogeta does additional super. Thank you. Ugh, did more damage than I wanted it to. He did too much damage there. I want him to do less damage. He double did to tank this. Watch. Yeah, he can't be damaged. Post super attack. It's funny, he's actually kind of better defensively in his base post super attack than he is in the blue form. Like, if your dodge fails you, you can get hit pretty hard by that big boss super. But since he has the guard, he's perfectly fine. How do I want to play this out? This is an interesting rotation here. Because I want to fall below 70% HP. So I'm going to do this. I'm not going to give this to Kaba. Bulma's going to get the support here. And then Kaba will get enough defense so that I can't die here. And he still has his guard up anyway. So we should be perfectly fine. I don't think they got a chance to perform a single super attack yet because GTDO revived from the AoE. So 70k, I think that was taking the normal. Practically what would have been turn 1 for them. That's pretty good. I don't get why people say they can't tank at all. Don't dodge? Damn it. Okay, that's fine. Kaba. I want Kaba to take damage here. The GT duo really, they revived at an inopportune time, and Fusion Zamasu didn't do enough damage to me. Please do damage. Okay, good. We're good. Thank you, Kaba. See, there's a reason I didn't get all the STR key spheres. We were perfectly fine. Alright. Alright, we're back to the same setup as last time. Let's let them do their thing. One more time.
ほらよベジータ1時間耐えてやる俺はベジータとカカロットの合体ベジットだそしてこれがベジットブーンどうした俺のスピードにはついてこられないか捕まりやがれ
Such peak. So much peak. Alright, let's let this rotation play out. There's 0% chance that we lose here. The only loss condition I see here is if I get very bad luck with additionals for both Vegito and Gogeta, and if Zamasu supers the GT duo. But even then, I think we're just fine. I don't see how we can lose here. Vegeta's gonna do so much damage here, and then Gogeta's also. Just such a hard-hitting rotation. I get that Broly does a lot of damage himself, but the rest of the team kind of just like falls apart. I've seen people running 3 different Golden Friezas on Broly's team just so that they can run Broly on one rotation, and then the rest of the team's doing no damage. So I see people at like turn 7 against AGL Golden Frieza in the Legendary Frieza event, or Red Zone Frieza. I'm calling it the Legendary Frieza event because it's that easy. But turn 7 against AGL Frieza, that's slow. Broly, the team's just not moving very fast. The damage Broly's doing is being negated by the rest of the team not doing damage. It's better to have the damage spread out across multiple units and have overall higher damage than just have the damage concentrate on the one. Although everyone on this team does very high damage. Gogeta's, like I said before, his active skill, second highest damage output in the game. So, yeah, this team just cooks. Damage is great. Was this the 4th super or is this the 3rd? Can we get another here? Of course, it's an additional normal. Thank you, Ultimate Gohan. And then they're perfectly fine. They're gonna get at least 2 supers here, and they only have to tank normals, so they're gonna be good. They might actually kill. Can we get the kill here with them? I think we might. If not, we will be back next turn with the Blues, Bulma, and STR Gogeta. So STR Gogeta will throw in slot 1, Blues in slot 2, and then Bulma in slot 3 to get the support in. They might kill if they crit. Can we get the crit? Okay, that's fine. There's the dodge. I've been wanting them to dodge all video, but no, they just keep on not dodging because they only have 6 dodge. I need to put more dodge into them. I feel like the GT Duo are a full dodge character at this point in time. Alright, let's just finish things off with Gogeta. Let's grab all those orbs with Bulma. Don't need to get them to the blue duo. They're not gonna have a chance to attack. And there we go. Alright, I'm gonna end it off here. Thank you all for watching. This was the Gogeta Gauntlet against Fusion Zamasu, even though I think I called it against Omega at the very start. But yeah, the teams cook, Gogeta cooks. I don't think Gogeta was ever the one that sold for us. It was always the other members of the team. Gogeta was very good, and his presence was felt, I think. Very powerful. Very good release. We're going to bring him against Omega next, so I will see you all next time. Make sure to do all those things that people tell you to do, you know, the subscribble and all that good stuff. And I will see you all next time. Adios.